Should you go into a niche and city combination with a $0 CPC is the question I'm going to be talking about today on this video. My name is Nick Wood. I am the king of digital real estate. I've been doing this business model for 7+ years. I've made all the mistakes. I've spent over $1.33 million on Google Ads, hired and fired the wrong people, gone into many of the wrong niches and wrong cities, and I've done all that so that I can show you guys exactly what not to do. Guys, for some of you that are new to this channel, new to this business model, you're going to go, what in the world are you talking about? What's CPC? What do you mean $0 CPC? This is kind of a very nuanced question. But once you get in and you start understanding the way that I sell my deals, the way that I approach onboarding new clients and building my business, you'll understand the context around this question. But what this person is asking, and the reason I'm addressing this is because it's a question that I had. It's a question that many people have. It's a question I've seen pop up as recently as this week on the channel, and so I want to address it. So guys, what we're talking about here, I'm going to go a little bit basic. CPC, cost per click. How much does Google charge you to put your website, your link to your website, your domain at the top of Google artificially? Because, and again, I'm going very basic for those that maybe just brand new to this, don't understand the technical side. But what we know about Google is there is 3 different sections. You have your ads at the very, very top and sometimes at the bottom. Then you have your map section. And then you have what we call the organic section, okay? All different sections. Now, in order to get into the maps, in order to get into the organic, you have to earn your way there. You have to do specific work. You have to do something called SEO. You have to, there's different strategies. There's different techniques, things that we talk about in my program, things that we talk about in my free group, in my Discord channel, all of which you guys should check out. But there is another little thing, and this little hack, which you can do. It's called ads, where you can go and you can pay Google to put your website to the top of page 1 today without waiting 6 months, 9 months, 4 months, whatever it takes to get there. And so where this all fits in is what we do and what I teach is instead of doing this wheelchair method, this rank and rent where you build a website, you wait 4 to 6 to 9 to 12 months, and then you find out if you can even sell it, that's the most antiquated blockbuster going out of business way on the planet. Instead of doing that, we can go and we can say, hey, I want to go into Las Vegas concrete as an example, okay? I want to go and I want to look and see how many leads I can get and kind of get a guess of how many leads are going to be generated if people are interested. I'm going to get a few leads. I'm going to call around to some business owners and gauge how hungry these business owners are, right? How can I do that today instead of waiting 6 months? Well, you can do something called Google Ads. You can go pay Google and you can get to page 1, and it does cost money. You have to pay to play, and it is not a forever strategy because as soon as the cost of these clicks goes up, your margin goes down, your profit goes down. But it is a way to do this quick. It is a way to do this today. It is a way to start making money today and using that money to then build out our assets on the back end instead of taking our own money and building the website and doing the SEO and waiting, adding content, doing backlinks, and waiting 6 months and doing it that slow way. So the question is this: if you're doing some research and you look at Las Vegas concrete and you start looking at SEMrush, which is a tool that I use, or you start looking at Ahrefs, which is a tool that I've used in the past, or any other tool, Google Keyword Planner, and you're looking and you want to see how much what does it cost you? If I want to get it to page 1, what's it going to cost me for 1 click? Because you get charged per click, not per lead, not per call, not per how many times they show it, how many times it gets clicked on. And that's one of the downsides is if I come and click on that ad, you're getting charged, right? Now, there are things that Google has done where they can track IP addresses. So it's not like your competitor, in theory, can go and just ding, 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 ding. Although I do think that does happen. Nonetheless, what happens if you're looking at Las Vegas concrete, or you're looking at Henderson concrete, you're looking at Summerlin concrete, more of a smaller, obscure city, a sub-city, and it says that the cost per click is less than $5, which is my recommendation, but it's not, it's actually nothing. It's zero. That's good, right? It's cost you nothing. It costs you $0 for clicks, at least according to the tool. And you would think that would be the case, the lower the better. But what I've seen in my experience is that if it's $0 CPC, it means it's worthless. Okay, now this is probably not 100% true, and all these tools are not accurate. But what I recommend is that if it's $0 for the cost per click, let's say we're looking at Henderson, Nevada, we look at the word concrete Henderson, or Henderson, Nevada. We look at the word concrete contract, the term concrete contractors, Henderson, Nevada. We look at concrete patio, Henderson, Nevada, and all of them are $0 cost per click. That's not a good thing. That means that no one else wants to bid on them. No other companies want to bid on them, which means they're probably worthless. So for me, if I see an area and everything looks good, but the cost per click is 0, 0, 0, it's not $1, it's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 5, okay? I'm not doing it. It tells me that it's not valuable, okay? Now, some of you guys, well, should I test it? Sure. If it's $0, then theoretically that shouldn't cost you anything, right? Go ahead and test it. But what I've seen in my experience doing this for 7 years, okay, this entire business model, and having ads be a part of it, it's a core part of this business model since 2020, going on 2021, going on 3 years, right? Full years. If you see a $0, 0.00 CPC, it's worthless. That area is not good. What I would recommend is double check, triple check, quadruple check to make sure if you tweak the keywords. If you do Henderson NV, try Henderson, Nevada. Try doing Henderson concrete Henderson. Try mixing up the keywords and really make sure that there are no core keywords with cost per click. So here's the rule. It needs to be less than $5, but greater than 0. The best ones, the sweetest spot is when you find those $2, $2 to $3 CPCs. You are going to crush it, because then you're going to set a $20 budget. You're going to get almost, let's say 5 to 10 clicks per day, 7 to 10 clicks per day. You're probably going to convert 3 of those. 3 times 30, you're going to be banging leads. You're going to be banging leads for $600 a month. You charge them $1,500. You're making a $900 split out the gate, and you are freaking laughing all the way to the bank, baby. So in my experience, $0 CPC, not a good thing. Keep looking. And if you don't find anything with any keywords with higher than $0, don't do it. That's just my 2 cents.